tell you to do? There you go. Okay, so good. Sorry about that, guys. I did let about 4 hours lapse where I didn't record because I forgot, because my stupid ass power went out, or my my power went out on my router, and I forgot to record. Continue recording. Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, this was a good session. I like Nightingale. That's becoming one of my favorite games.
The archetype of a person who has spent too much time in front of the computer. I mean, those are factually accurate statements. In between saying factually accurate statements such as that one, he basically said like, yeah, he roached. Okay, a term for those of you who don't know, and I didn't know this either, when you run away instead of doing the right thing in a raid, that he did the wrong thing, and his reaction wasn't great, but then people went nutty mode over it, which then ultimately led to Pirate Software getting banned, kicked out of the guild, and that's it. All bets are off as soon as you choose to play hardcore mode, and WoW is just stupid because the game isn't designed to be played in that way in the first place. I used to respect you until you started discussing WoW. I think this is the maximum amount of WoW discussion I'm going to give you, especially because it's like pretty funny to look at like how much involvement there is. This video has 453,000 views. This has been like keeping people up at night. Okay, this is keeping people up at night. People are so upset. People are losing their minds. Every large content creator is given a take on it, and for me, it's like looking at this from the outside, especially as so many significant things around the world are happening right now in real time. I just can't help but laugh at what keeps people's attention in this day and age. You know, it's amazing. This is why people laugh at us. Wait, what? Laugh at us? It's so funny to think that these guys who have been staying up at night every single day, day in, day out, because of like hardcore WoW raids, would turn around and be like, you guys care about Israel, you freaking losers. But yeah, bro, we got nothing else. Everything is falling apart. I kind of get it, because I think of how annoying it is when randos online are like, you need to hold yourself accountable. I get why he was not dealing with this. Yeah, no, I know, but there's a difference. Like, if you've truly done something that people that are in your orbit also believe you've done wrong, right? I think the best possible thing to do in that situation is not to double down and to be like, I'm wrong here. It's the worst thing to do. I know that. You know what I mean? It's the worst thing to do, especially when like people use this as an avenue to attack you for irrelevant things. Like, people will develop resentment towards you, especially if you're a popular content creator. If you're like a somewhat well-known content creator, people will just like develop resentment towards you regardless, because they just see your face too much. That's just how the internet is. It's very weird, right? And in that process, a lot of people will just pile on. A lot of people will just like pile on and use this as an opportunity to reinforce their resentment, right? Hassan, are you serious? You never do that? Lol, you're always doubling down. Yeah, famously, the one thing that everybody bullies me over is when I predicted falsely that Russia would never invade Ukraine. And famously, I also did not apologize for that and kept doubling down, if you recall. Oh wait, that's not the case. I literally did do that, and people still yell at me over it regardless. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, my point is like, you should do the right thing. And you know, do it for your own sake, not for the sake of like getting people out of your hair, but do it for the sake of like, you know, it is as if they blame Palestinians for Hamas. It's dumb to take the blame just so Israel doesn't hate you. Please tell me you're not comparing WoW drama to Israel Palestine. I'm going to shut off the stream for the rest of the day. I think 42 minutes into the broadcast, I'm done. I'm done. This is going to be one of the shortest this is going to be one of the shortest returns.
Game saved.
Okay, someone unironically compared like a person playing WoW to a genocide that's going on. That's insane. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Elon Musk crashing out because he's a child as well, obviously, because that's really funny. Now you have to play WoW. I will not be doing that. Tyler1 has your exact take on Pirate. That's my goat.
For not saying sorry, but are we serious with some of the shit I've
That's
been
my
saying?
goat. That's my goat. If Tyler1 said it, then I 100% agree with it. And seconded, I don't know anything. Only Tyler1 knows things. If Tyler1 came out and started doing political commentary, I would have to literally quit.
Can I help?
So please, Tyler1, stay in the lanes that you have actually occupied, whether it be chess with your incredibly high elo out of nowhere, or with the fact that you have actually completely dominated the field of WoW. Tyler1, I pray to your altar every night. Okay, please stay in the lanes that you have occupied. Please never get into political commentary. I do not want to lose my job. Okay, I don't want to lose my job. He's literally done everything. Okay, he's just slowly but surely going through every single meta and just becoming the top guy in every single meta just for fun. Okay, for no other reason but because he can do it. And I don't like that. If he were, I do like that, as long as he just doesn't get into political commentary. Tyler1, please don't do that. Okay, Tyler1 is way too cool to care about politics ever. I agree. He's 6'5". He outlifts me. He is my goat. I have said this before. Still haven't beaten height. No, he's 6'5". He's 6'5". I'm 6'4". He's 6'5".
This guy's an idiot for not saying sorry. But are we serious with some of the shit I've been saying? I've been seeing? Are we serious? You threatened to report Twitch streamers? Bro, okay, but low key. Again, I dare not say my take. Bro, wow. What are we doing? You guys say he's feeding it. He's a streamer. Have you seen his chat? Bro, his chat's been like it's a meme, yes, but it's been a bit disgusting. I'm just like,
he's the goat at reforming in his toxic ways as well. What can't this man do? What can't this man do? He is father to child. He's the goat at being a father. Okay. Hassan is turbo short. Goddamn 6'4". Sheesh. Learn to grow, big dog. I know. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Obviously, he's gonna lash out. People not know what egos are. What are we doing? Like, dude, apparently he's getting swatted. He's getting spam death threats in game, out of game. People are bringing up his past. Apparently he was a Fury. They found his like alt identity. Like, what do we do? Like, what do we, guys? Is this not too much?
I mean, he's right.
Like, when is enough?
He's right. People are so mentally ill online. Also, he said Fury instead of furry. He was a Fury. I didn't know that, but that kind of makes sense. But listen. Wait, did he mean furry or did he mean like Fury? Like an actual, is Fury a thing? I don't understand that. But a Fury warrior. One thing that I will say is that it is kind of sad that the moment that you put a lot of Twitch streamers in one space where they are supposed to collaborate with one another, egos always get in the way. Yeah. Parasocial relationships always develop. And the fan base always is like, okay, well, it's time to dox and kill this person. Can we please dox this person and SWAT them so the SWAT team that, you know, knocks on their door ends up assassinating them? And it's like, how do we get there every time? Like Grand Theft Auto No Pixel Roleplay or WoW raids or whatever. It's not even like specific to WoW. Almost always, like every single collaborative effort in this field turns into this madness. The pylon tracks with how much more internet has crossed into reality over the past couple of decades, while immaterial issues have more frequently had material consequences, with leaner opportunities IRL creating greater attachment to immaterial stuff like loot boxes, gacha, boost your special customized little guy. I agree. Like it is, I cannot be here today because I will disagree. What is this? Pyre's beyond ego. Okay, but when everyone is right about Pyre, remember this moment. There's more to this. Okay, listen. I love MHUD and I respect him. There's way more to this than some WoW shit. People should pay attention. Pyre's an actual narcissist and cannot admit he's wrong ever. There's a real reason why he has so many people waiting for this to happen. I cannot be here because I will disagree. MHUD is also a WoW freak, so he probably knows a lot more than I do. But my point is, I don't really know Pirate that well. I don't know anything about him. but it tracks from my own personal experience of being a Twitch streamer myself, and the way that people think about me. I'm sure that they have the same exact resentment towards me that they do about him, and I think some of it is valid for myself and for him as well. And I still have the controversial opinion that no one deserves to have people pile on this much to the degree where it like enters the real world space. You know what I mean? Hassan, respectfully, I don't care about some BS glorified internet college drama. What the hell did Pirate even do? All I'm saying is, like, keeping it to just being like, yeah, I'm not too fond of this guy because of the way he carries himself, is valid, or I'm not too fond of this guy and I think he made the wrong decision in this raid is one thing. But I do think that like a lot of stuff online, and it's not even just because of him, it's not even just against like Pirate Software, but just like virtually every person online that becomes the #1 villain of the day. Ultimately, the way to deal with that situation in the eyes of many is basically to take matters into their own hands and to dox that person and try to get them killed, which I think is so crazy. Is almost always to just like get to a degree where it almost always gets to a degree where people are just like, it's time to, you know, harass this person in the real world. But regardless, I think also he's getting it from all angles. People are mad that he collaborated with Asmongold or something. So there's like, he's getting it from every angle. On the one hand, people are yelling at him in his own community because he has like a relatively progressive community, where I think like they're mad because he collabed with Asmongold or something. I don't know. And also on the other hand, he's getting obviously like every WoW guy and everyone that kind of hated him from the jump but never really said anything. I guess like it was dormant. The hatred that people have for him was dormant, but they've seen this as an opportunity to be like, this guy sucks. So it's hard for me not to see it to a certain degree his position, even though I do understand that like
get out. Stop that.
Gold or something. So there's like, he's getting it from every angle. On the one hand, people are yelling at him in his own community because he has like a relatively progressive community, where I think like they're mad because he collabed with Asmongold or something. I don't know. And also on the other hand, he's getting obviously like every WoW guy and everyone that kind of hated him from the jump but never really said anything. I guess like it was dormant. The hatred that people have for him was dormant, but they've seen this as an opportunity to be like, this guy sucks. So it's hard for me not to see it to a certain degree his position, even though I do understand that like his dealing with the matter, the way he dealt with the matter wasn't the best, which is I think why a lot of people just like doubled as he doubled and quadrupled down. A lot of people basically fucking were like, oh, I hate him. Asmon defended him. He didn't collab with Asmon. Asmon was shitting on a game he loves due to misinfo, so we went on Asmon's stream and corrected said misinfo. They're more mad that when people said to him, hey, Asmon sucks, why'd you have a combo with him like this? He told them it's apolitical, stop crying. I mean, people yell at me when I talk to Asmongold and I debate him, so I get it. Again, but before we do, let me blast off real quick. Ray roasted your gaming skills? Oh, here we go. What is this?
What do you mean? This is like watching Hassan game. That is so insulting. Nah, hold on. I'm yelling at chat. That is crazy. That is actually crazy.
Okay, hold on now.
I play video games all the time. He does not. Okay. That's
crazy. Why is she getting that mad? You know, I'm a pretty decent gamer. I think. What's happening right now? I mean, I'm a decent gamer. I don't know why she's getting this upset.
All right, I am more in.
Would she get this upset if someone compared her gaming to Todok, who is like, I would say around the same level as a gamer to myself, you know? Like me and Todok are probably like right there next to one another in terms of like gaming prowess, I would say. You know, would she get this mad about like if someone was like, wow, you're gaming just like Timmy? Because like Timmy's always talking about how I taught him how to flick. You know, it's not a big.
Off by talking about patch notes that hit Pochfin today. As you know, I live in Pochfin, and I wanted to discuss what's going on in our favorite red triangle area. This is something that's brand new. There's been a lot of changes to Pochfin recently, and this is something that is necessary to discuss because it does affect the overall health of the game. I know we're going to have Oz talk about this at some point. It's going to affect the various things that he says and does, okay? So, so this is today. This is today news, okay? So for those of you that don't know, there's been a ton of Pochfin changes the past couple months. Mainly, one of the biggest ones is now the mobile observatories are now in and can be used in Pochfin. This is a big change. We talked about this on our yesterday stream. This is a item that lets you detect cloaked units after a certain amount of time. The observatory flashpoint, which is the main ISK faucet in the area, has been changed a bunch. It used to, when finished, deposit raw ISK into your wallet. Okay, if you were on grid, whatever. Now it drops red loot. It drops the same abyss loot that the abyssal filaments give you. The red, like, surveys, right? Because, like, sleepers have blue loot, those sleeper caches. We call it red loot in Pochfin in the same vein. So now they drop items that could be stealable. This is a great change for the game. You saw our CMS interview with Drake. Drake is now the CSM. You saw my computer science brain. Dyslexia, thank you. My CSM brain. So Drake helped get that change done. So there's been another change today. OBS. These are aimed to counteract the efficiency of overfilling a site by adding a net loss with more than 15 characters are present. Okay, interesting. Payouts for the site have been adjusted to offset additional setup time and risk. So what they're trying to do with this, they say, is the objective is to get less than 15 people in a site to kind of force it to be a small gang. The Pochfin area is not nullsec. It's not even wormhole space. It's meant to be smaller gangs, so they're trying to make it less than 15. Because what we have had happen is you get like 20 to 30 big ships now coming in, marauders, battleships, whatever, doing these sites, and it's meant to be a smaller gang area. So that's their aim. Okay. So now you need, I think what this means is you need observatory resonance keys to get in to the second room in the observatory flashpoint. I believe that's what this is. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, in chat and in the comments of this YouTube video. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Okay. Each character is going to need their own key to unlock the gate. Keys are consumed on use. Keys can be bought via NPCs for 30 million ISK. This means to run the site. What's 15 times 30? I'm not doing math here, chat. I didn't finish college. I'm just going to, you know. Okay, that means the whole group needs to spend 450 million ISK if you bring 15 people to enter into the OBS one time. I'll skip this. They've raised the payout from 3 billion ISK to 3.3 billion ISK. So you made well more than 450 million ISK for your trouble. So this, from a monetary standpoint, that's not a problem because they raised the payout up. Good change. Well done, CCP. Can I tell you what this is? This is an anti-multi-boxer thing. This is to help it to be harder for one guy with 15 accounts in every system do the...
Ugh.
but it charges automatically. Base damage is 25. Yadi is Overwatch's newest support hero, and I've been lucky enough to have early access to her. I'm a contender support player, peaking rank 5 on NA ladder.
Oh, listen, it's an autistic girl. It's cute. You can tell she's got idiosyncratic speech.
And I'm covering everything you could possibly want to know about this hero. You won't be a pro just from
She's adopted nasal because she doesn't know how to speak correctly or something.
Watching this video, but you'll have every piece of information needed to take you there. First up is primary fire. It's a railgun like Sojourn's, but it charges automatically. Base damage is 25, but if you let it charge all the way, it goes up to 75. Her headshot multiplier is 1.5x, so a headshot does 112, meaning you can 2-tap squishies. You want to charge it to full every single time you shoot, with the exception of finishing off low HP targets. There is one drawback though to her gun, and that's damage fall off. At max range, it only does a third. However, that's still almost enough to kill 200 HP targets with 3 headshots. Here's the range that her damage starts to fall off. It's pretty close, so on maps like Junkertown and Circuit Royal, it's gonna come into play a lot, but on close range maps you won't really notice it. Her secondary fire is a healing beam with a 15-meter range, kind of like Zarya's. It does 120 heals per second, which sounds insane, but it doesn't last very long and it takes a while to recharge. Keep in mind it has an overheat mechanic, kind of like Orisa's primary fire. If you leave just a tiny bit of the bar, it'll charge much faster than completely draining it. Let's talk about healing pylon. It has a 15-meter radius and is undoubtedly the most important part of her kit. Think of it like a spear with a pylon in the middle, but also keep in mind that it needs to keep LOS with your teammate. It does quite a bit of healing, 40 heals every 0.8 seconds, and it targets the lowest ally inside of the sphere. When you throw it down, it has an 8-second cooldown, and then you can throw it down again. But if it starts taking damage, you can't replace it, and if it breaks, it's going to be on a 12-second cooldown. If you want, you can break it yourself with your interact button, and it won't have a cooldown, provided that 8 seconds from when you initially threw it down have already passed. The placement of this pylon is the most important part of her kit. Without it, you are very easily killable, and the secondary fire is not enough to keep your team up by itself. Number one rule is keeping the pylon alive, throw it somewhere high up. You almost always want to have a wall between it and the other team as well. Think of choke points like Eichenwald. If you throw it up on the ceiling, they have to walk through the choke before they can look up and start shooting it. That will survive wall between it and the other team as well. Think of choke points like Eichenwald. If you throw it up on the ceiling, they have to walk through the choke before they can look up and start shooting it. That will survive much longer than a pylon that's just in the open and able to be shot by them before they walk through the choke. There are really cheeky spots on every map, and you'll figure them out as you go. For example, this one on King's Row, the other team literally didn't break the entire time. It's just no one would be looking there if they were on attack. The pylon itself has 150 HP, and you can even use it as a shield. Okay, next up is her dash.
But I mean, 150 HP is nothing. I should not be in competitive. I'm going to lead this queue. I'm too tired. I should not be in competitive gaming right now. I'll just play healer queues in quick play, but I do need to fix the controls and try a new character. I should not be in competitive. I'm going to try a new character. So let's do quick play. No, I just want to do training of the practice range. While it loads, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay.
Phenom spotted.
Alright, let's take a look at Alari. Oh, E breaks it.
And this is the most confusing part of her kit. It boots people and it does 10 damage. Holding the ability down or holding jump gives you extra height, and you can combo this with your directional inputs and go forwards, backwards, sideways, however you want. The extra height part is a little bit confusing, so I'll go into more detail on this. It basically boils down to, if you're holding down either jump or the ability button, you'll get the extra height. If you don't want the height, don't hold either of them, just tap the ability button. If you jump and then hit dash at the peak of your jump, it gives you a little bit of extra height. You also go higher if you're not holding down W, A, S, or D when you hold jump or the ability button. So if you want max height out of this, you want to jump, let go of W, A, S, D, and then hold shift. Her ult is really exciting. It's the first pure DPS ult from a support hero that we have. Pressing it lets you fly around for 4 seconds, and left clicking while you're in ult shoots a big explosion. The projectile is pretty slow and it can be eaten by things like Diva's defense matrix. It passes through enemies and shields and it explodes on objects only. It does 5 damage if it passes through an enemy and 50 when it explodes initially. After it explodes, it sticks a little sun thing on everyone inside the explosion radius. This applies a very strong slowing effect, and dealing 100 damage to someone with the sun on them causes it to explode for another 120 damage. The damage adds up to 100 even if it's healed, and the explosion from proccing it on one person is enough to proc it on someone next to them, leading to a big chain reaction. You can use this ult for yourself a lot of the time because even one headshot or 2 body shots procs it. The sun effect lasts for 7 seconds and it can be cleansed by Kiriko Suzu, Reaper Wraith, Moira Fade, and Zarya Bubbles. Okay, let's get to gameplay. First of all, this hero is way too much fun. Her most optimal playstyle is throwing the pylon in a spot that the other team can't see, but your team can still make use of. Usually, this is on the ceiling or behind a corner or around a wall. The more uptime you have on your pylon, the less you have to use secondary fire, meaning you can pump out more DPS. And the gun is ridiculous. It's hit scanned, and as long as they're within your 30-meter range, you can 2-tap squishies. If they're super close to you, body shot melee is also enough to kill a squishy. You can kill Tracer ridiculously fast with a headshot, low charge body shot, or a double full charge body shot. Even if they're not in range, the damage is nearly enough to
behind me. Wait, we lost? Yeah, we're like really losing? No, we're winning, but we lost that for some reason. I think our thing could be way better. Damn it. Wait, we got defeated? How did we get defeated? Okay. I don't know. Why was that the fucking POTG? I like the class. It's fun. Yeah. Fun to do.
Let Max fall off. And it's enough to 3-tap Widow because she has 175 HP. That's right. We finally have a way to deal with Widowmaker on support. It's been a long freaking time coming. Against Widow, you just jiggle, take a shot, go back, full charge, and repeat. And this works. I mean, I was playing Pugs against Onsan Sniper, who's an Overwatch League DPS player, and every time he peeked, I would just chunk him and he would have to stand behind cover again to get healing. But let's address the elephant in the room. Hitting shots. Don't worry, aiming is a learned skill, and there are strategies that you can use to make it a little bit better. First off, take your time. It takes a while for the thing to charge up, and you don't want to just be like spam clicking it and missing your shots and having to wait for it to full charge again. I've also found that it helps me a lot to aim with my movement. The idea is that you put your crosshair at head level and you aim with your movement keys. Move using A or D and time your shot to when your crosshair is on their head. This is much more consistent than trying to flick. I've found it the most useful at long ranges because tiny adjustments are easier with my little left hand A and D than my mouse. Another really important thing you can take advantage of is when to stand still. Yes, standing still is bad, it makes you very easy to hit, but if no one's looking at you or shots aren't coming your way, there's nothing wrong with taking a pause, standing still, shooting your shot, and then strafing again. Another thing is waiting for their movement to be predictable. You'll find that in low ranks, a lot of people jump around, and it's actually the easiest to hit someone when they're jumping. Or maybe it's an Ana and they're scoped in so they're not moving around very quickly, or a Widow scoped in, things like that. Like I said before, the pylon is the most important part of your kit. Without your pylon, you are nothing. Make sure that you're putting it in the right spot. If you want to improve on this hero, that is the first thing that you should be looking at. If your pylon is down, not only are you super vulnerable and easily killed, but you're also going to be using right click on your teammates, which means you can't be doing damage. As far as flanking goes, I wouldn't really recommend it. You can definitely do it and get value, but you're very limited by your pylon. You can either leave it with your team, so they get extra heals, or you can take it with you. If you do intend on flanking, you should leave it with your team in a very safe spot, so that if you need it for yourself, you can throw it down again. It's the best of both worlds. But honestly, flanking is kind of troll, and I would only do it if you're like way higher elo than everyone in the lobby and just trying to stomp or have some fun. You'll die. What you should do instead of flanking, if you want to, is take an off angle. That just means you're close enough to your team, but you're not taking the exact same angle as them. You're setting up so that like
that jump sucks. No deaths. 5-0.
You can shoot them from the side or just a little bit away from your team, and something else for the other team to look at and worry about. Her ult is insane, and you can be super selfish with it. It does 100 damage if you direct them with it initially, and if you headshot them, it's another 237 damage from the explosion plus the headshot damage. Yes, it does AoE, and it does hit multiple people, but don't be afraid to just solo ult someone with this. It charges relatively fast. I mean, support ultimates always charge fast, except for Lucio's. So if you can guarantee just one kill with this, especially at the start of the fight, it's always worth it. Just keep in mind that things like Diva, Matrix, Sigma Grasp, Kiriko Suzu, Zarya Bubbles, all those things can completely counter your ult. So generally you want them to use those first before you use your ult. Now let's talk about matchups, hero matchups.
She's badass, I like her.
Super specific interactions, and I don't want to cover every single hero, but there are some really important interactions that you should know about. If a Jungler Queen uses Shout and you're pretty close to her, save your shift for when she axes so you can completely dodge the damage. It's the same with Monkey. If he jumps towards you, you should shift to knock him back and keep you away so you don't take the landing damage. Heroes like Ashe, Ana, and Widow are really nice targets because if they're scoped in, they're very easy to headshot. So if you're shooting at something or whatever and then you see an Ana scoped in just standing still, just shoot at her instead. It's way easier and can guarantee kills. Even forcing a nade is huge value. I haven't actually been able to confirm this, but I'm pretty sure you would be able to block High Noon with your healing pylon. It's probably super niche and really hard to pull off, but it'll make a cool clip. If a Genji is diving you, save your shift for after he dashes. If you use your shift before he dashes, he's just gonna dash to where you went after your shift. Then you'll die anyways. Against heroes like Rhine or just immobile tanks that don't have verticality, if you use your dash to get up to a high ground, they just can't touch you anymore. If you see whatever she's alone and you can just dive on her, do it, by all means. You have, like, that fight is like an 80% chance for you to win, as opposed to against heroes like Tracer or Diva who have a lot of damage fall off, if they're diving you, you can put your pylon really high up in the ceiling, so instead of taking like 1 or 2 fights to break, it'll take them multiple because the damage fall off is so, and their range is so bad. And that's it, guys. If you're interested, there's a free Torbjorn skin right now for watching 6 hours of Twitch drops, and what a coincidence, I will be live on twitch.tv/sk for the next 24 hours after this video comes out. So hop in, get your free Torbjorn skin, hang out, it'll be a good time. Also subscribe, and bye.
Today, guys, it is Sam, better known as Sunito, coming at you guys with the ultimate Vita guide today. One of the best support units in Overwatch, and honestly, a great legendary hero you have in the hero who wants to blind that support. Brig is the ultimate anti-dive character, and when you learn how to master the character, you'll be able to save your team dive comps better on Brig than any other character in the game. If you're wondering what my experience is on Brig, I played her in GOATS back in Pro Play, and I've been playing her a lot this season. Her new buffs are really good, and they're going to be up and rally pretty soon. So for now, I'm going to teach you guys the basics and the foundational understanding of Brig, because the game actually is all a secret. Let's start out with the most important part of Brig, which is passive Inspire. Inspire has a massive healing diameter radius, basically a giant spear, and it is much bigger than this. I'm going to show you on screen right now. Brig, Inspire radius is near to Lucio's skill radius, right? Lucio's radius is 12 meters, and Brig is 20, as you can see. You guys all the way over here are still going to be getting healed by my Inspire. It lasts for 6 seconds when you proc it, and anytime you proc it again, it lasts, that 6 second timer is reset. So how can you proc Inspire? Well, obviously, if you just come up and you hit something with your mace, that adds a 6 second Inspire cooldown, which is 15 health times 6. Proc it again just by hitting somebody else, by using your flail on an enemy. You can also proc it, right? So basically, if you want to hit it with your mace, or even better, your flail, proc Inspire. The big mistake that Brig players make is they walk up and they think they need to be brawling, right? You don't do enough damage to brawl and you put yourself in this. What you want to do is stay from range and try to flail enemy tanks, proc the Inspire, and use your pack. Speaking of pack, let's go next to air pack. Basically, it just heals over time and gives you 25 burst
burst healing whenever you initially heal a target, right? You can stack multiple packs on somebody to burst heal them. And yes, packs do stack with Inspire. So you can heal about, I think it's about 60 to 70 health per second because the packs are brought down to 65 health per second. So if I get Inspire up and then packs them, they're healing 60 health a second time, right? So that's the best heal combo. Next, obviously, we have Whip Shot, which is just a ranged flail. It's best to use that because they're the easiest targets to hit. Keep your Inspire up, right? I mean, they have such a massive hitbox. That's easy. Unless you already have Inspire up, Tracer, or as you can see over here, a ball, potentially boop them off the map. The next ability is her shield and her shield bash. 300 HP shield, can block damage for teammates, bail them out of bad situations, and it does proc Inspire. As you can see, you'll know when Inspire procs by this little aura that you see come around. See how it just kind of expands out? And then you hear this little healing sound in the background, right? So Inspire, you know,
Game saved.
What? Kill him. Maybe if you healed. Nice. Damn it. Why do they always get it like 1 second before? It's so stupid. 34, 35. Oh, I'm out of battery. Damn it. No. No. She has 7 skins. Cuz couldn't do more, he can come up with 30 skins? I guess not, huh? That's okay. Oh, her cape is cool. Oh, cool, there's like a moon cape and a sun cape. Why is roll queue taking 3 minutes? What the fuck? Because the game's dead.
Game saved.
fuck? What? Did you really think ball was gonna work? Idiot. Nice, he left. Fuck! Come on, man. Do something. Turn around, May. They're behind you, you fucking idiot. Get on point. Damn it. 4v2 and we lost. Oh my god. Nice. Wait, no, I guess we didn't lose. Couldn't get on point? What's the point of ball if you can't get on point, you idiot? You threw this match on purpose. Down here. $99.57. You just had 2,600 in storage. Are you actually doing anything? No, you're just glitched. I like this game a lot, but it's got a lot of problems. Like, the AI is unacceptable, really. It won't even manage to do simple tasks. Let's have him take me somewhere else. Like, you... Get me off of this. Yeah, confirm. I just like how I feel like I can't tell him to do anything. You. I want you to go there.
Sir?
Oh, the captain's getting XP, which is good.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, I got stuck with the same DPS again. God damn it. What? Okay. Big step. That was kind of a fuck up. He just dumped the shatter on the last alive person. Where are we now? Yeah, let's go. Oh, yep. I mean, this outsourcing is.
I knew I could count on you.
Sir?
I like this class. It's fun. It's not very stressful. Man, I should probably log into this, huh? Blast through 10 pages of the battle pass. I don't even bother like checking. Cool, seems good. Yeah, some new stuff. I was hoping for something for her, but nope. You just can't seem to talk and wait. There you go.
Enemy
spotted. Oh man.
For you to tell me to take off. I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Can I help?
Courier. Mineral.
Why is that the price of a weapon, basically? It's insane.
Game saved. The ship will be undocking soon.
Oh my god.
Game saved.
$5.15. Your queues are taking so long. Last one. I'm having her mine ice. DPS, I can't do shit. Look, instant Q. They know because they fucked me. Look. God damn it! Please help me! You're standing in there, staring forward while this guy shoots us in the back. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're so bad. And we lost too because of it. Watch him 1v5 you because you do suck. You deserve it. Yup.
Game saved.
You guys started getting kills. Nice. Yeah, it wasn't me. It was you. Pieces of shit get better kills. You would do better. Oh, yeah. I need to plug this thing in. Oh, this is a normal charger. Ah. They were looking for me, and I was right there. Oops. What? You took so long. Oh well. Now I'm just gonna win this. Fuck this. I'm not throwing this match for them. Wow! No! How am I dead? Oh, damn, you guys suck. 89. Fuck! Notice how there are 3 plus 4. Yeah, it's like 7. Alright, I'm gonna stop here, guys. Yep, stop. No. Stop, continue, close, go. Yep, yep. Leave, exit, go. Bye. 267. We're coming up in the money. Good. 3,264. Not bad. Okay, thank you for tuning into Skycat Live today. Got a lot of games done today. It's good to go across the world, you know. Going across the world, a lot of games. And so I want to say thank you for tuning into Skycat Live today. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. Click on the cast space to donate. Come to my Twitch or YouTube. Give me a like, sub, or a follow. This is usually the only advertisement you ever see on my stream beyond what Twitch forces you to see. I have many thousands of videos on my channel, and this is reflected here. You can see, and I'm about to publish some more. And thank you so much for your time, guys. Just a reminder, you've been watching Skycat Live. I'm a full-time variety gamer, all day, every day. Put me on in the background. Click on the cast face to donate. Come to Twitch or YouTube. This session was recorded in its entirety, and it was like 15 hours or something like that, 16 hours. It will be going on my channel right now. I'm going to publish. And I would just want to say thank you for tuning in, and thank you so much for your time. Going to stop the video here.